Good afternoon, everyone present over here. I welcome you all for the plenary session of Dr. Vivek Vaidya sir on the topic Fundamentals of Industry 4.0 and Enabling Technologies. But before starting with the session, I would like to invite Dr. R.K. Buhania sir to present sampling to Dr. Vivek Vaidya sir. Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. Vivek Vaidya sir, a highly accomplished mechanical engineer with over 3 decades of industrial experience across leading steel, aluminium, and heavy engineering organizations in India and abroad. Dr. Vaidya sir began his academic journey with a Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, specializing in machine design from Vivek Regional College of Engineering, Nagpur. He further strengthened his multidisciplinary expertise by earning a master's degree in business administration in marketing and finance. Demonstrating his passion for advanced engineering tools, he completed his MTech in CAD/CAM, where he was awarded with the gold medal for securing first position. Dr. Vaidya sir was awarded a PhD from Rashtrasat Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University for his impactful research titled Optimization of Setting of 4-inch single stand reversing cold rolling mill to improve productivity and product quality of steel. Currently, Dr. Vivek Vaidya sir is associated with Allansmith Engineering Private Limited, Thane, Mumbai, where he served as manager engineering. His organization provides reliable engineering consultancy solution for slow rotatory equipments such as rotary mills and dryers used in cement plants, sponge iron plants, carbon plant, fertilizer plants, and paper industries. Dr. Vaidya sir career include senior leadership role at globally renowned organizations such as Medan Aluminum Company, Saudi Arabia, JSW Steel Coated Products Limited, Global Steel, Philippines, and Sunflag Iron and Steel Industries. His expertise spans mechanical maintenance, projects, rolling mills, and process optimization. Beyond industry, Dr. Vaidya sir is committed industrial trainer and delivering training programs on industrial hydraulics, vibration analysis, bearing, lubrications, overhead cranes, cold rolling mill processes, and predictive maintenance, TPM, Six Sigma, and industrial safety. He has delivered guest lectures at institutions including YCC, NIT, GHRCOE, UCOE, and has served as a member of Board of Studies in Mechanical Engineering at GHRCOE. He also contributed as an faculty, external examiner, paper setter, and moderator for undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Dr. Vaidya sir is a member of the Institution of Engineers, India, and is registered with the Saudi Council of Engineers as a mechanical engineer. His research contribution and well recognized with publications in reputed nation and international journals, including the Journal of the Institution of Engineers and peer-reviewed platforms, focusing on rolling mill optimization and quality improvement techniques. Dr. Vaidya is also projected in engineering software such as AutoCAD, Pro-E, and SolidWorks. Dr. Vaidya sir journey stands as an inspiration for aspiring engineers and professionals, showcasing how deep technical knowledge, continuous learning, and practical industry experience can drive excellence and innovation. We are honored to have Dr. Vaidya sir with us today. With this, I hand over the dice to Dr. Vaidya sir for the session.
Thanks, madam, for the beautiful introduction. And I am also thankful to the organizer of this program who has given me opportunity to deliver lecture on a very interesting topic, that is the fundamental of Industry 4.0 and enabling technology. This topic is a very recent topic, and since I started my career with the steel industry, and most of my experience is in the processing industries, and during the course of time, I also thought that I should contribute to teach students and faculty and impart knowledge what's happening in the industry. So that is my interest. That's why I am giving lectures to the engineering colleges. I share my knowledge. Whatever I gain, I share to the students and faculty so that they should know what's happening in the industry, because all faculty members, they are busy with their day-to-day curriculum and other activities, teaching activity, but they do not know what's happening around the world and what is the use of their knowledge in the industry. Because you are busy with the theoretical knowledge, but how that knowledge is going to use in the industry. So that that should be known to the staff and teaching staff and the student. And secondly, I am interested in gaining knowledge, updating knowledge. So I pursue my MTech while doing my job. So that I completed. Then later on, I thought that I should do the research work. So I completed my PhD. And now I am still working, because this type of jobs in the engineering field never ends. You have to continue, get updated knowledge, and also share knowledge to the juniors and other faculty members, so that they will be get updated what's happening in the industry. So we will begin with today's topic of fundamental of Industry 4.0 and enabling technology. I was told to give lecture. This is also, I am also updating my knowledge, because my knowledge is, because I started with the working in the industry since 1988. At that time, the industries were 3.0 at that time. And that was a industry 3.0. So I will share my knowledge also, what I experienced during that time and what is happening now and how the trend is changing. We will begin with the So today's topic we will cover what is the industrial revolution What is Industry 4.0? What are the key technology associated with Industry 4.0? So, before switching to the Industry 4.0, we should know the history. What was happened? Why it is called Industry 4.0? We should know the history, how it is evolved. So, the Industrial Revolution started with 1784. That was the first revolution. Before that, we were agriculture-based technology. We were doing agriculture only, and that was done by animal and man. So that was and also some machines are there, but that was run by man and animals. So mostly since decades, and we were using that agriculture base, and there was no such revolution happened. But once first revolution started at 1784, where the machine is run by steam engine, because at that time steam engine was invented. So mostly the machines were powered by steam and water. So the machines are such that they are powered by the water and steam. So that was the first revolution started in 1784. Later on, after a century, when it is 1870, then it was a period of too many inventions. Invented IC engine, electrical power, electricity, everything was invented during that time. So we started mass production from 1870. So assembly line started from 1870. So that was the second revolution. So many inventions are already there. So there was the second revolution, and after that, during 1969, that was the invention of semiconductor electronics, telecommunication started. So that was and also computer invented at that time. So that was a period of 1969. And when I entered in the industry, that was the period, industry 3.0. And when I started my career, so I found that these machines were operated through computer. They are only operated, but no automation. Automation is at first level, not at the very high level. So the machines were operated through panels. That was the things in 1969 when I entered in the industry. That was industry 3.0. But during this time, so many inventions are happened during this period. You will see telecommunication, wireless technology, so many things are happened, computer. So now we are in the period of industry 4.0. They are actually cyber physical systems and mostly wireless systems. So these nowadays we are actually that industry 4.0 started in 2015. So we are high in halfway. Now already industry 5.0 process is also will begin in some after 5-10 years. So just now we discussed this revolution, 81st revolution, industry 1.0. The machines were powered by steam and water. Then we invented electricity, so mass production started with the second revolution. And third revolution, machine operated through panels. PLC also invented during that time. So all controls by this. And now many machines can be operated through only one only one person, and that is also there is a internet technology being used in the 4.0, and many machines there are smart factories are also invented and started during this period. So there are many advantages. We will start with the what are the historical context of 4.0. First, these are already discussed. First, third, and fourth. Now we will begin with the industry 4.0. What is 4.0 industry? Industry 4.0 is a new phase in the industrial revolution that introduces intelligent networking of machines and process for the industry with the help of information and communication technology. So here we see that every machines they are all connected through Wi-Fi. All machines are connected through Wi-Fi, even factories are connected through Wi-Fi. And they are all the data is stored in the cloud, and they are all then retrieved and analyzed, and there is only one person monitoring all these activities. There is very less human interference. So these are all remotely operated, and their performance and their production is only monitored by one person. So this is the industry 4.0. These are called the smart industries. And it is connect physical world with the digital world. All factories, all machines are connected digitally. So you have seen now what happened during, you have experienced that during COVID time, we are working remotely. Our meetings have also happened remotely. We have done production remotely. So we are used the technology, because of technology is happening. So now that technology is being used in the industry now for production, productivity and efficiency. So we will not go into the detail, but we will use what are the technologies used for industry 4.0. These are the key technologies are used in the industry 4.0. One is the Internet of Things. Second is advanced robotics. Third is artificial intelligence. Then cloud computing and big data, cyber security, additive manufacturing, and augmented and virtual reality. These are the key technology used for the industry 4.0. So, what are the technologies that are driving the industry 4.0? We will try to see how it affects the performance, how it is implemented in industry 4.0. We will start with the Internet of Things. First pillar, Internet of Things, that is in short, it is called IoT. Now you have seen in your home, the internet Wi-Fi is used for many applications. All your devices are connected in Wi-Fi. You can start remote. Your AC can be started. Your home, your locked door, it can be operated by Wi-Fi. Your fan, your TV, your mobile, everything can be operated through mobile. So how it is operating? It is because of internet. We are using internet as a media for operating all these appliances in our home and the Internet of Things, because you are using internet for that particular operation. So that is a very basic thing. So now how it is used? Smartwatch, and that smartwatch is measuring your temperature, body temperature, blood pressure, everything, and then it will sense it is you going beyond certain limit, then it will sense and immediately it will pop up the message for nearby petition. So this is internet technology being used for the monitoring. This is monitoring personal use. Now there are many industry use for the Internet of Things, that is called IIoT, that is Industrial Internet of Things. So what is happening? The IoT is for your home application and general purpose, but in industrial, how that IIoT can be used is there are many equipments are there, there are many machines, process equipments are there. They are connected through internet to the cloud. All data is whatever sensor, there are sensors are there who are measuring the temperature, pressure, current, monitoring the performance. Also, they are doing the inspection of the product line. So whatever data it is generated, it is transferred to the cloud. There is a server where all this data is continuously generating on real-time basis. So it is getting stored in the cloud. So that data is analyzed later on. But all these equipments are how they are not wired. They are connected to internet. There are many machines and there is one factory and there is another factory. Both are connected to the cloud system where data is generated and it is stored, continuously stored. Later on it is analyzed. But first the data is generated and that is wirelessly stored in the cloud system. Continuous is happening. Later on it is analyzed. So that is industrial internet. Many machines are there. Before, when I started my career, only data is stored in the computer. But you know, that computer has a limitation. It cannot store more data. Then we have to delete data or put extra storage system, but that is a costly affair. So now this cloud system has started, where all data is stored through wirelessly. So that is the difference is the industrial Internet of Things is used in the industry, a big application, and the IoT is for only in the home application or commercial application. Then these are the technology used for the OT. So basically, if you see that block diagram, there is a driving motor, robot, that is a measuring instrument. Everything is data is collected from the field. It is go to the server. That data is then stored in the cloud system, and that cloud system is connected to the decision where the all decision monitored and the decisions are taken. Then if the command is send it back. This is all happen remotely and through wireless. And this IoT is being used for manufacturing, mining and oil gas, pharmaceutical industry, agriculture industry. So these are the applications for IoT. Now AI and machine learning. Now in Industry 4, AI is being used. Nowadays you are hearing about AI. So what is AI and machine learning? Actually, whatever now data is collected from the sensors and measuring instrument in the field, they are collected through wirelessly to the system now, cloud system. Now this data has to be analyzed. They have to take the decision. So how this, then we have to give machine learning or prepare algorithm, analyze the data, and then we have to give decisions. This has to be done in centralized. So we have to develop program, that is machine learning program. The algorithm is developed, and through that all data is analyzed, and then we have to decision give. We we have to provide the decision to the machine back, so it is revert back. So that's why AI is used. AI machine learning allows manufacturing companies to take full advantage of the volume of information generated through the sensors factory floor, but across their business units and even for partner and third party sources. And AI machine learning can create an insight providing visibility, predictability and automation for the operation and the business purposes. So what is the volume of data generated? Then the decision has to be taken. So who will take the decision? The AI module will take the decision and that will provide, okay, do this, do that. Now, what is artificial intelligence? AI is a computer program which enables a machine to stimulate human behavior like learning, planning, reasoning, knowledge sharing and problem solving. They have to give decision after getting the data. They have to provide solution what will happen, and for that the program has to be generated. There are machine learning. That is not machine learning. You have to generate program. If this is the situation, he has to do this. If this is the situation, that he has to take that decision. So that has to be a program. So we have our that algorithm is prepared, and then that is then it will take the neural network is also used for decision making. So this is the AI being used for Industry 4.0. Artificial intelligence in the Industry 4.0 refers to the use of intelligent algorithms. That's what I said, and system analyze the data and give the decision, enhance decision making and the manufacturing environment. So this is the data analysis, then process automation, then decision making. This is the improved manufacturing efficiency. Ultimately, we have to improve the manufacturing efficiency. Now, one of the cases how the AI is used in aviation industry for maintenance of aircraft. Now, how it is used? Now, that is a predictive maintenance model is used here. Now, in you see in the automobile industry, what has happened? They are calling vehicles after 1 month, after 3 months, after 5 months, after 1 year. Why? They want to do the maintenance activity. And they replace oil, they are tightening the bolt, whatever maintenance that is scheduled, they are doing it. But now the technology is more advanced. That was a preventive maintenance program. Now it is a predictive maintenance program. Now this is different. How it is different? Now in the industry, the equipment performance is measured. How it is measured? We are measuring the temperature, we are measuring the current, we are measuring the vibration, we are also measuring the oil analysis. So from this result, we are predicting that when this equipment will fail. That is predictive. When it will fail. So that model is prepared, and accordingly we will replace the part. That model will predict that this equipment will fail in next year on this month. So the maintenance program is such that the replacement will carried out on that particular day. So that will increase the productivity and it will reduce the cost. So this model is also used in the aircraft system. Now they are not doing preventive maintenance, they are doing predictive maintenance. They are monitoring the performance of the equipment or whatever machines, and they will predict when it will going to fail. Before that, they will replace the part. So that will save the cost. So this is the model used also in the aircraft. So there is an algorithm for prediction. then data is analyzed, and then maintenance will reduce, and that will reduce the cost of it. So predictive maintenance involves AI in machine learning algorithm to identify and predict which equipment fail first. That's why I told you when it will fail first. So before that, you have to replace the part. So that model is used by AI. Quality control inspection powered by a computer vision system, which mostly uses real-time quality control. Now, in the assembly line, one product is already produced. So, on the real-time basis, they will inspect the part, and it will analyze that if the quality is okay, then it will be said okay. If there is a defect, then immediately it will report, no, it is a defective part. Something is wrong with that. Now, before what was happening in our days when we started, Industry 3.0, they continuously producing defective and good part. And then quality control will generate the report. Next day in meeting, he will highlight, oh, so many defect parts were produced, so many was okay. But already that defective products are already produced. But if that product is produced defective, then it will be a loss to the company. And we are analyzing this, and after 1 day or 2 days later, that report was generated 1 day and 2 days later, and that discussed in the meeting. So already loss is there. Now what is happening because of AI? Now the part is inspected on real-time basis. Real-time basis, the data is going there. AI will say, oh no, not okay. We have to correct the machine. Then they take the corrective action. Immediately corrective action taken. Immediately defect is removed, and quality product is produced. So immediately, what is happening? Immediately. So that will reduce the cost. That will also increase the production, quality product. So that is the main advantage of the AI system in the presently 4.0. Supply chain management. You know what is a supply chain management? It is a very important thing in the industry. Now, if you want to produce any good, they require raw material. Even if you want to produce any car in an assembly line, they need raw material. So that raw material is not produced in the company. They have to bought from the supplier outside. So all things are bought, and then they are assembling. They are assembling, and then they are sending it to the customer. So supply chain management means when is the customer demands, there is an analysis when this car is needed for a particular feature, that is forecasted, and then accordingly supplier has to be supplied the material required, spare part required, and the producer will assemble in their factory. So there is a time lag. They know when to produce, when to supply to the customer. At that time, all the machines, all the spare part has to be ready in their factory, so that he can produce on time. That is called just in time. Just in time मतलब हमको चाहिए और उस वक्त वो मिल जाना चाहिए प्रोडक्ट. जैसे आप जा रहे हो कोई कार लेने के लिए, तो वो बोलेगा 3 महीने का वेटिंग है, तो आप थोड़ा नर्वस हो जाओगे, नहीं मुझे तो आज ही चाहिए. तो उसको आज चाहिए मतलब ये डिमांड है. जैसे कि अभी देखा ना, बीच में जीएसटी कम हो गया था, तो जीएसटी कम हो गया इसका मतलब तो पहले ही बता दिया था कि ये तारीख से जीएसटी कम होने वाला है. तो जितने इंडस्ट्री वाले हैं सबने एनालाइज कर लिया कि डिमांड बढ़ने वाली है. तो उनको पता चल गया, तो उनको टाइम मिल गया 15-20 दिन का. तो उतने टाइम में उन्होंने अपना प्रोडक्शन बढ़ा दिया. तो प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाने के ऑटोमेटिक नहीं बढ़ेगा ना, उसके लिए तो जो जितना भी उसका रॉ मटेरियल लगता है वो सप्लायर के पास भी रेडी चाहिए. तो उनको सप्लायर को भी रेडी करना पड़ेगा. सप्लायर को रेडी करके रखो. तो दे आर ऑल इंटरलिंक्ड. सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट. बीच में लॉजिस्टिक भी है, गाड़ियाँ भी चाहिए हमारे को, क्योंकि फैक्ट्री से निकलेगा मटेरियल तो कस्टमर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर तक पहुंचना भी है टाइम पे. तो आपको गाड़ियाँ भी रेडी रखना है लॉजिस्टिक के लिए, सप्लायर के पास भी गाड़ी होना रेडी, उसके पास भी गाड़ी फैक्ट्री में आना चाहिए, ये पूरा सप्लाई चेन है, इसी को सप्लाई चेन बोला जाता है। क्योंकि आपको कस्टमर को जो व्हीकल चाहिए, जो भी चीज़ चाहिए, उसको तो हाथ में रेडी चाहिए ना। वो तो बोलेगा नहीं है तो मैं नहीं, वो तो दूसरा कस्टमर दूसरा कॉम्पिटिटर के पास चले जाएगा, इसका तो व्हीकल है नहीं, मैं दूसरे का, तो ये लॉस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी, उसका बिजनेस गया। तो ये सारी चीज़ें बिजनेस में देखी जाती है कि वो कस्टमर को छोड़ना नहीं है, उसको डिमांड, उसकी डिमांड पहले से ही उसको एनालाइज करना है और वो पहले से ही प्रोड्यूस करके रखना है। ये सारा चीज़ को सिर्फ सप्लाई चेन बोला जाता है। अगर कभी कभी क्या हो जाता है कि डिमांड डाउन होने वाली है, ये भी एनालाइज करना पड़ता है, तो वो प्रोडक्शन कम कर देते हैं उसको, क्योंकि इन्वेंट्री बना के रखना है, इज कॉस्ट। कोई भी चीज़, लाखों की चीज़, कार है, आप अगर बना के रख रहे हैं और वो गाड़ी बिक नहीं रही है तो वो तो इन्वेंट्री में आ जाएंगे, और वो क्योंकि हर चीज़ की कॉस्ट रहती है। आज हम लोग बैंक में जाते हैं तो हम लोग सारी चीज़ों में वर्किंग कैपिटल लगता है, तो इंडस्ट्री में कुछ भी हम लोग बनाते हैं उसका वर्किंग कैपिटल लगता है, वो अपने जेब से नहीं लेता है, सारा पैसा बैंक से लेता है, और बैंक विल चार्ज इंटरेस्ट। तो आज कोई भी कैपिटल है, करोड़ों का कैपिटल बैंक से लेते हैं लोग, है ना, वर्किंग कैपिटल, तो उसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट लगता है। तो कोई नहीं चाहेगा कि मेरा कैपिटल ब्लॉक हो, वो चाह रहा है कि इधर से आ रहा है, उधर से मटेरियल जा रहा है, पैसे आ रहे हैं, तो उससे क्या हो रहा है कि उसका पैसा रोलिंग होते रहेगा और कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन कम हो जाएगा, नहीं तो लॉस। इसीलिए इसको जस्ट इन टाइम बोला जाता है, ये वर्ड ज़्यादा ही होता है इंडस्ट्री में, कि जब डिमांड आई तब आपने व्हीकल दे दिया, इन्वेंट्री नहीं रखना। इधर में भी रॉ मटेरियल आपके पास स्टॉक नहीं रखता है, उसको मालूम है व्हीकल इतनी बनने वाली है, तो उतना ही स्टॉक वो सप्लायर से लेगा, तुरंत बनाएगा, डिलीवर करेगा, लाएगा, इसी को सप्लाई चेन बोलते हैं। ठीक है, ये बहुत लोगों को पता नहीं रहता कि ये सप्लाई चेन कैसे काम करता है। जस्ट इन टाइम मतलब आप सर्व कर रहे हो, नहीं, जस्ट इन टाइम मतलब आपको व्हीकल चाहिए ना, और उसके पास मिल रही है, आपको तुरंत आई है और आपको दे रहा है, खत्म, मटेरियल आया और वो आपके हाथ में दे दिया, उसको जस्ट इन टाइम बोलते हैं। मतलब ये फ्रेश बन के आ गया और आपको डिलीवर कर दिया। मतलब इन्वेंट्री में रखेगा क्या, और सप्लाई चेन बोले तो डिमांड वो पहले से ही एनालाइज करके रखेगा, उसका रॉ मटेरियल सप्लायर को बता के रखेगा कि ये मटेरियल रेडी करके रखो, मेरे को ये गाड़ी डिलीवर करना है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें फोरकास्टिंग होती है पहले से, आपकी नीड को पहले से ही फोरकास्ट किया जाता है, पहले से इंडस्ट्री में यही होता है। कुछ लोग जो सेल्स मार्केटिंग में बैठे हैं उनका यही काम रहता है, वो देखते रहते हैं कि ये डिमांड इतने आने वाली है, उसके हिसाब से वो प्रोडक्शन लाइन अप करते हैं। तो मेरा कहने का मतलब यही था कि जो एआई सिस्टम है, एआई सिस्टम ऑटोमेटिकली ये सब चीज़ें करेगा, उसको आदमी की जरूरत नहीं है, उसका प्रोग्राम ऐसा बना रहेगा कि वो देखेगा कि ये डिमांड आने वाली है, तो पहले से सप्लायर को बता के रखेगा कि आप मटेरियल रेडी रखो, मेरे को ये तारीख में चाहिए, और मैं फिर तुरंत व्हीकल बनाऊंगा और डिमांड फुलफिल करूँगा। ये सब ऑटोमेटेड कर दिया। हाँ, हाँ, तो ये मॉडल में, हाँ, वो वही उसको बोलते हैं फिर ऑप्टिमाइजेशन। ऑप्टिमाइजेशन वही एनालिसिस करना है उसको कि कम ज़्यादा हो रहा है, तो वो भी उतना सप्लायर से कम ज़्यादा कर सके। तो ये सब चीज़ें बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स है, इतना इजी तो है नहीं, लेकिन वो एआई मॉडल आपको यूज़ करेंगे इसमें तो वो थोड़ा बहुत हेल्प करेगा। फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट इसमें जाएंगे। अभी आजकल वो कोबोट भी यूज हो रहे हैं, दैट इज ऑल्सो रोबोट, दे आर वर्किंग विद द कोलैबोरेशन विद द एआई। Now, how this automation period are generating data, then in PLC, and how in the industry this is automation pyramid is used. That is human man interface, SCADA, then the manufacturing execution system, and then enterprise resource planning. This is the pyramid for the automation period. Now, edge computing, this is another technology used for the industry 4.0. Edge computing means if certain things is manufactured and then there is an inspection carried out. If the part is okay, then it will be go for further process. And if it is not okay, then immediately they will do the correction in the process. But this happen if it is happening immediately. That machine itself it is correcting that defect. Then it is edge computing. That machine has a capability to correct itself. Not going to the main computer and then it is analyzing the data and then coming back. It will take time. So edge computing is the correcting the quality, whatever the parameter, immediately after the production. Then big data analytic. Now you have seen that this data is continuously generated, and it has to be stored for further analysis. So this is a big problem for enterprise, how to store this data. So because this data is required for the analysis. Now if you store this data in your computer, it will take a lot of space. So there are cloud computing companies are there which are providing services for storing their data. So there are various companies who are providing this kind of services. So these are some of the companies. Use of remote server to store, manage, process data which can be accessed through the internet on demand. And these are all data stored by Wi-Fi technology, internet. So there are private companies are there which are providing service because company cannot afford to have space available with them in their computer and they have to then do the maintenance also. It is not possible. So there are companies, I will tell you later on. Before that, autonomous robot. Now in industry 3.0, use of robot already started. Robots are used for the continuous work and similar type of job. So they are replacing human work. But what happened that autonomous robots are used in the in industry 4.0. These are intelligent robots. They are taking before the robots has to give training, they have to learn, they are doing only, you have seen the robot, one person is remotely operating that robot, okay. But now the robots are autonomous. They are self-operated, they are already AI based. So they can take decision, they have to give some command and they automatic program. So they will do what jobs they are told. But if you want to take any decision, they are doing job which are programmed. But if anything new decision, any new situation come, then they cannot take the decision in old robots. Now the autonomous robot can take the decision. They are mostly AI powered. Third, another thing is used for the industry 4.0 is the virtual reality. Now you must have seen some games, virtual games. You are you are going in that environment and then you are playing. So that is called virtual. VR is the use of computer technology to create simulated environment. So these technologies are also used in industry. If you want to train any person like for aircraft training program, if the new pilot want to learn, so he learn in that environment that is created by computer. So he see that he is sitting in the aircraft and driving the vehicle. So this VR technology is also in the industry to train new manpower. So so that he will get learn immediately with very less cost and less time. We are used for computer technology to create a simulated environment and make use feel like he exists in that environment. Just like now this is actual process and same mimic, then digital twin is similar process is developed in the computer and he will know that what is happening, actual what is happening in the computer. So this is a virtual technology used for the industry. Virtual simulation and digital twin are the same thing, one of the same thing. Now another technology used is the augmented reality. It is the technology that creates enhanced version of real world in front of you by adding a layer of digital information. Like one of the example is in the room, in the architecture also, they will take the photograph and then they will suggest if you put this furniture or if you use this color, then it will be look like this. So that is the augmented reality. So in this, he has put the chair now, how it will be look like. So this is augmented technology. In industry also, same technology is also used. Likewise, if the chair change, then how the room will be look like. So digital layer is superimposed on the real physical world and it makes real world with the virtual world to enhance the user experience. Then we will see in industry also same thing is used for any modification, new addition in the their unit so that they can analyze what will happen. Now we will sometimes confuse what is the VR and the AR. So VR is computer generated graphics to create the entire virtual world. AR is computer generated graphics on top and actual reality. So this is computer generated, that is superimposed on the real world. So this is the difference between AR and VR because we are confused what is AR and VR. These are the some how they are differentiated. So additive manufacturing, this is also one of the pillar for the industry 4.0. Now in industry you have seen subtractive machining. Subtractive machining means हम लोग लेथ मशीन पे कुछ पार्ट बनाते हैं तो उसको मैनेज करते हैं मतलब मशीनिंग करके हम पार्ट जनरेट करते हैं इन CNC also. So that is called subtractive machining. Now new technology is developed, that is 3D painting. That is called additive manufacturing. And this technology is used for 4.0 also, so that intricate and complicated part can be produced easily. Also, by depositing the material in layers. So you must be knowing the 3D technology. Now it is in the stage of development, and we will produce. It can be used further for the mass production. Now another important thing is the cyber security. Now what happens is that all machines are connected by internet. So there is a possibility that someone will hack our system. In a business unit, nobody allows to share their information to the others because they have their own secrets. So if the things are connected through internet, anyone can hack. can put the malware. So there has to be a cyber security. So cyber security is the password antivirus firewall is placed in between the data, between the cloud and where the data is generated. So there is a must requirement for the industry 4.0. This big data we were that slide. These are the cloud computing, email, product software, web server, databases, and YouTube. These are the stored in the cloud computing and later on analyzed. So there are companies which are providing this kind of services. That is Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Alibaba, IBM. These are the major service provider. They can store our data and that data can be protected also. So now in the any industry there are horizontal and vertical system integration is required. Now what is horizontal and vertical? There are many vertical front in the factory. These are the many vertical front in any unit, that is human resource, sales, marketing, production planning, control, quality, procurement, logistics, asset management, utility, project section, research, development and finance. So this all has to be integrated. That job has to be done. So yeah, this there is a model, AI model for this, and this when you receive order for any company. So these things are integrated. It will affect everything. Everything will be affected because of if you get supplier order from our customer. So that is the verticals. These are the verticals in the company and they are all integrated. Supply chain management, I already told to you how it is affected. This is a supplier pyramid, supplier and the plant. And these are the system, how it is manufactured and how the system is penetrated. Now there is also strategic integration. Now very big business is required. Now you know that Adani has many businesses, cement plant, infrastructure, port. So he acquired. How he is controlling all those businesses? So that comes under strategic integration. There are many business in the vertical and how it is controlling. That is because of this technology. Because of this technology, he could have only because there is very less human interference. Only one man is controlling all the business. Because he got the data, he is making decisions. Some decision he given to the computer that he can take the decision. So that is strategic integration. Strategic integration means horizontal and vertical. To acquire additional business which can related unrelated. So these are the similar business. जैसे हल्दीराम का जैसा है, वो पहले स्वीट बेचता था, अभी उसने अपने अपने अलग अलग बिजनेस खोला है सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ. तो वो हो गया हॉरिजॉन्टल इंटीग्रेशन. लेकिन हम लोग अगर जैसे कोई बिजनेस है जो रिटेल में है और वो बाद में अपनी कंपनी में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में चल जाता है, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं वर्टिकल इंटीग्रेशन. ठीक है ना? रिटेलिंग में जाता है तो उसको डाउनवर्ड बैकवर्ड, अगर वो भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में जाएगा तो उसको forward web integration. But now this has to be integrated. ये बिजनेस को इंटीग्रेट करना है तो हम लोग ये इंडस्ट्री 4.0 यूज करेंगे इसके लिए, क्योंकि एक आदमी ये संभाल नहीं सकता है, उसको पूरा इंटीग्रेट नहीं ना, इसको प्रोडक्शन एफिशिएंसी प्रोडक्टिविटी के लिए सब इंटीग्रेशन करना जरूरी है। तो व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्री 4.0? प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड एफिशिएंसी। प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड एफिशिएंसी क्यों चाहिए? क्योंकि हर बिजनेस को प्रॉफिट चाहिए। हम जितने भी बिजनेस हो रहे हैं अभी सबको प्रॉफिट चाहिए। प्रॉफिट करने के लिए प्रोडक्टिविटी चाहिए और एफिशिएंसी चाहिए, और वो कैसे मिलेगी? बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल यूजिंग दिस टेक्नोलॉजी। कॉस्ट ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, कॉस्ट भी उसको कम से कम करना है। कोई भी यूनिट का कॉस्ट मेन रहता है। हर बिजनेस में सबको कॉस्ट ही देखते हैं। हम लोग जब इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं तो हमको एक ही चीज़ के लिए बोला जाता है कि हाउ यू विल रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट, योर परफॉर्मेंस जज हाउ यू विल रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट। मेन आपका जो आपका जो ईयरली परफॉर्मेंस में एक पहला पॉइंट यही रहता है कि आप कॉस्ट कैसे कम कर दोगे। तो ये बहुत मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव है। न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज, नया बिजनेस क्या क्या करेंगे आप? कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन मेन। आपको डोंट वांट टू लूज कस्टमर को, आप छोड़ नहीं सकते, उसको पकड़ के रखना है। तो उसको पकड़ के कैसे रखना है? उसको सेटिस्फाई करना है। सेटिस्फाई कैसे कैसे करेंगे? तो उसके लिए भी हम लोग ये टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं। तो सेफ्टी जो है, अभी मैं जितना भी प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है उसमें आदमी एक्सीडेंट्स तो होने की पॉसिबिलिटी रहती है। अभी बहुत सारे एक्सीडेंट होते हैं तो आपको पता भी नहीं चलता होगा इंडस्ट्री में, लेकिन अगर पता भी चल गया तो उसकी बदनामी होगी, उसका ब्रांड इमेज खराब हो जाएगा। इसीलिए सेफ्टी, मैन पावर की सेफ्टी बहुत बड़ा ऑब्जेक्टिव है कंपनी का। तो इसके लिए हम लोग टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज करके हम लोग आदमी की सेफ्टी की तरफ भी ध्यान देते हैं। अभी नेक्स्ट इज, जैसे कि मैंने बोला था कि नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स 5.0। ये हमारे टॉपिक में नहीं है, लेकिन जस्ट फॉर योर अवेयरनेस कि हम लोग अभी हाफ पे या 4.0 है और हम मूविंग टुवर्ड्स 5.0। व्हाट इज 5.0? दैट इज द कोलैबोरेशन बिटवीन ह्यूमन एंड मशीन। अभी होता क्या है कि एआई बेस्ड टेक्नोलॉजी में कुछ क्रिएटिव कुछ नहीं कर पाते हम लोग। अभी एआई बेस में आप बोल रहे हैं, वो जितना प्रोग्राम है उतना ही करेगा, उसके आगे सोचता नहीं वो कंप्यूटर या रोबोट जो भी रहेगा, वो सोच ही नहीं कर पाएगा, मशीन का नहीं कर पाएगा। उसको जितना बोला गया है उतना ही करेगा। अब कुछ क्रिएटिव वर्क करना है, उसमें भी नया कुछ करना है, तो ये सिस्टम काम नहीं करेगा। तो इट हैज टू बी ए कोलैबोरेशन बिटवीन ह्यूमन एंड रोबोट्स। तो ये नया जो आएगा उसमें हम लोग फोकस ऑन द कोलैबोरेशन बिटवीन ह्यूमन एंड मशीन। हम उसके साथ मिलके, रोबोट को हमारे साथ मिलके काम करना है। उसके बाद है पर्सनलाइज प्रोडक्शन। अभी जो भी प्रोडक्शन बनाना है वो कस्टमर की नीड के हिसाब से कस्टमाइज करके बनाना पड़ेगा। तो वो 5.0 जो रहेगा वो उसके ऊपर ज़्यादा फोकस रहेगा कि आदमी की जो। तीसरा है कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी। अभी जो भी प्रोडक्ट, ऐसा नहीं है कि आज कंपनी खोल दी और कल बंद हो जाएगी, तो हमको सस्टेनेबिलिटी के बारे में सोचना है। 5.0 में एनवायरमेंटल इशू है और कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स है, इसके बारे में भी सोचा जाता है। तो उसके कारण कंपनी सर्वाइव करेगी। ऐसा नहीं है कि आज खोल दिया कल जाके बंद हो जाएगी, तो उस बारे में भी फोकस होता है। और तीसरा है कि जो एआई का और अच्छी तरह से यूज कैसा हो सकता है, ये 5.0 में देखा जाएगा। तो ये है इसका व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन 4.0 4.0 में सबसे ज़्यादा इंटरनेट का यूज हो रहा है, ऑटोमेशन पे ज़्यादा फोकस हो रहा है। लेकिन 5.0 में ऐसा नहीं है, इसमें आपको कोलैबोरेशन करना है ह्यूमन के साथ और उनके नए नए इनोवेशन और कैसे ला सकते हैं उसको, और उसको हम लोग कैसे सस्टेन कर सकते हैं बिजनेस को, वो देखेंगे। 510। तो इंडस्ट्री 4.0 का जो स्टार्ट है 2011 में हुआ था इन जर्मनी, एंड इट वाज मिस्टर क्लॉस श्वाब इन 2015 ही स्टार्टेड यूजिंग इंडस्ट्री 4.0। और उन्हें एक चीज बोली थी कि इन द न्यू वर्ल्ड इट इज नॉट इनफ, it is not the big fish which eats the small fish, it's the fast fish which eats the slow fish। ये उन्होंने बोला था कि स्लो चलोगे तो डूब जाओगे, आपको फास्ट चलना है। So that is now मैंने काफी कुछ समझ जाने की कोशिश की है, और उसके बाद भी आपको कुछ लग रहा है, any question is there? फिर भी I am not going into the detail of the 4.0 जितना मैं कवर किया।
सर आपने जैसे बताया कास्ट कटिंग के बारे में, उसमें आपने बताया कि क्वालिटी से कॉम्प्रोमाइज करेंगे, तो कस्टमर सैटिस्फाइड नहीं हो पाएगा।
हाँ, वो रिजेक्ट कर हो गया ना, लॉस हो गया वो, क्योंकि वो प्रोडक्ट जो है वो
अपनी प्रायोरिटी क्वालिटी नहीं रखता है, प्रायोरिटी क्वालिटी नहीं रखता है।
प्रायोरिटी
पिछले लेक्चर में हमने बताया था कि क्वालिटी आगे चल के क्वालिटी की कोई टेस्टिंग नहीं होगी, एआई टेस्ट करेगा, लेकिन एआई टेस्ट करेगा तो वो तो अच्छे से क्वालिटी टेस्ट कर पाएगा, है ना।
हाँ,
तो फिर अगर आप क्वालिटी से कॉम्प्रोमाइज करेंगे तो आपको जो प्रोडक्ट बेटर नहीं मिल पाएगा,
नहीं मिलेगा।
तो फिर वो तो इसमें क्या करेंगे?
नहीं, जैसा कि क्वालिटी जो है, मैंने जैसे बोला था कि उसका जो मॉनिटरिंग होगा, देयर आर अभी जो इंस्पेक्शन मशीन आ रही है, बात तुरंत ही वो इंस्पेक्ट कर रही है, ठीक है। अगर उसमें कुछ मिल रहा है तुरंत करेक्शन कराएगी प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस में कि ये कुछ, तुरंत वो करेक्शन करके जो नेक्स्ट जो प्रोडक्ट आएगा वो क्वालिटी के हिसाब से आएगा। तो इसमें हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, लॉसेस कम कर रहे हैं। और वो मार्केट में आ गया तो आपका नाम भी खराब हो जाएगा और आपका वो उतने प्राइस में बिकेगा नहीं जितने प्राइस में हम चाहते, तो वो हमारा लॉस है। उसको इमीडिएटली करेक्शन करना है। अगर आप डिफेक्टिव बनाते जाओगे वो आपके इन्वेंट्री में जाएगा और जब कस्टमर के पास जाएगा तो वो बिकेगा नहीं। फिर वो क्या करेंगे, उसको या तो कम प्राइस में बेचना पड़ेगा या तो फिर रिसाइकल करना पड़ेगा। तो ये प्रोसेस, इसमें हमारा लॉस है, क्योंकि तो हम लोग नहीं चाहेंगे, इसीलिए उसका एक्शन इमीडिएटली लेना है, रियल टाइम पे। मैं जब एनालिसिस करते हैं हम लोग इंस्पेक्शन का जो भी पैरामीटर है और इमीडिएटली डिसीजन लेके
ये तो आयरन वगैरह से रिलेटेड हो गया, तो मेटल का आयरन यूज करेंगे। लेकिन अगर अपन प्रेसियस में कस्टमर का एक्सपेक्टेशन अलग रहता है, क्योंकि प्रेसियस मेटल के लिए आप उतना पे करते हो। जैसे लेटेस्ट एग्जांपल आप ज्वेलरी का देखते हैं या ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री में क्या है कि एक गली निकल आप उसमें कस्टमर को आपको 99.5 देना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आजकल टेस्टिंग मशीन है मार्केट में, वो 99.5 चेक ही कर लेती है। तो यहाँ पर क्वालिटी के साथ हम कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर ही नहीं सकते।
वो इंडस्ट्री अलग है, उनसे कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते, वो अलग इंडस्ट्री है। हम लोग इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जो कमर्शियली अवेलेबल है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite R.K. Puhane sir to present memento to Dr. Vivek Vaidya sir. Thank you sir for the session. Thank you for delivering such an insightful and thoughtful provoking session. Transformative impact on all of us. Thank you.